What's up, everybody? Doc Dark 1985. There's levels to this. All right, guys, check this out, man. So I was getting ready to go to bed, and I thought about this, and it was just bothering me. So I was like, let me make a video about this. Let me ask the people what they think. And this is not a trolling video. This is not a cabin video. This is a legit question. I don't know why I feel like Horizon Forbidden West has a lot of pressure to do well, more than any other Sony exclusive. I I I can't put my finger on it. The only thing I could think of is that the narrative has been so long that exclusives are the reason why you buy a console, and Xbox has no games, so that's why it's better to buy a PS5 because PS5 has games. And slowly but surely that narrative has been getting demolished by doing the same thing that the Sony fanboys do, which is showing numbers that prove that no, the highest selling games are third party games. So that whole you buy a console for exclusives, like no, it doesn't. That doesn't really matter when most people are buying the third party games anyways. So maybe it is about culture. Maybe it is about ecosystem. Maybe it is about where your friends are playing. Maybe it is about what's cheaper. Maybe it is about value. But I think this game coming out next month has a chance for you guys to prove what you've been saying. So buy this game. I hope this game does incredibly well. I hope it does. Because if it doesn't, that's another notch. And that's something else that Sony has to look at. If you guys are saying that you don't want Sony to change, if you guys are saying that you want Sony to continue doing what it's doing, providing high quality games, if this is a high quality game, then like you say, support the developers and go out and buy it. I played Horizon Zero Dawn and I loved it. I thought the game was amazing. I don't care what anybody tells me, that game is amazing. But there were so many people that said, Doc, you're gonna get bored of it. Doc, I tried to play, I got bored of it. And it just blew my mind how many people felt that way. And it's okay to not like a great game. If you personally don't like a great game, like that's fine. Like there's plenty of people that don't like Halo. There's plenty of people that don't like God of War. There's plenty of people that don't like great games. That's perfectly fine. The difference is when the narrative is that you got this console to play those great games and that Sony makes great games. And this is one of Sony's great games. Support it. Support it. But maybe I'm tripping. Maybe nobody else feels this way. But I'm looking at this game like what does it mean if this game doesn't do well? And what does it mean if this game does do well? Understand this though. If this game flops, it doesn't bring joy to me. Like that's not the way Xbox gamers work. Just because something is bad on your side doesn't mean that I get joy from it. And vice versa, just because something is great on your side doesn't mean that I get joy from it. Like no, like I get joy from my experience. That makes sense, right? That's like if you got to go on a date with a gorgeous person or whatever, and that's good for you. That's not me going on that date. So good for you, but it doesn't make my life better or anything like that. Does that make sense? I hope that makes like if you win the lotto, I'm glad that you win the lotto, but that doesn't affect my bank account at all. And if you lose money, yeah, I'm sorry that you lost money, but that doesn't affect my bank account at all. Same thing. If you guys have a great gaming experience or a bad gaming experience over there, it doesn't really affect my gaming experience. I'm making this video because it's weird that I feel like I've never looked at a game like this before. Like, okay, what does it mean if this game flops? What does it mean if this game succeeds? That's the question. What does it mean if this game flops? What does it mean if this game succeeds? I hope this is the best selling game on the PS5. I really hope it is. Because at least that way you guys will be able to prove what you've been saying and Sony will be able to see it. And maybe Sony won't panic and do something drastic to try to like match Microsoft or whatever, which is something that you guys don't want. So we'll see. Again, maybe I'm tripping. That's why this video's all over the place. 'Cause I don't even know how to collect my thoughts. Is this game really under a lot of pressure, or is it just me? Is anybody else looking at to see like what happens with the Sony fan base? Like, okay, y'all say y'all buy games, y'all better buy this one, or are we with no one really tripping? I don't know, man. Usually I don't trip about stuff like that because I usually don't care. But it's just, what is the narrative gonna be if this game doesn't sell well? I don't know, man. That's why, like I said, the Activision deal does get scary if Microsoft does decide to make it exclusive. But again, it doesn't make my life better if a game is exclusive. And at the end of the day, Microsoft is giving you so many avenues to play their games. It's not even funny. It's not even funny. I don't know. You guys let me know, man. Am I tripping? Doc Dog 1985, there's levels to this. Is there pressure on Horizon Forbidden West to do well? We out. Peace.